GLM 4.6, this new free Chinese AI is insane. China just dropped a free AI that beats ChatGPT at coding. It went to number 3 in the world in just 2 years. Most people have no idea this exists, but the few who do are saving thousands on AI. A Chinese company called Z.ai just released GLM 4.6. And it's not just another AI model. This thing is genuinely competing with Claude and ChatGPT, but nobody's talking about it. And that's exactly why you need to know about it right now. While everyone's paying $15 to $20 a month for ChatGPT or Claude, there's now a free alternative. And if you want the paid API version, starting at just $9 a month, not 29. The Chinese AI labs have been cooking in silence. First came DeepSeek, then Kimi K2, then Qwen 3, now GLM 4.6, and each one keeps getting better. Here's what makes GLM 4.6 different. It's built for agentic AI. That means it doesn't just chat, it actually does stuff. It can browse the web, write code, build entire applications, and it does it all on its own. Let's talk numbers. GLM 4.5 ranked 3rd in the world across 12 different benchmarks, and GLM 4.6 just improved on that even more. On the BrowseComp web browsing benchmark, GLM 4.5 scored 26.4% compared to Claude 4 Opus at 18.8%. That's a huge gap. For tool calling, it achieved a 90.6% success rate. Claude 4 Sonnet scored 89.5%, Kimi K2 got 86.2%, Qwen 3 Coda only hit 77.1%. GLM 4.6 beats them all. In 74 real-world coding tests inside the Claude code environment, GLM 4.6 outperformed Claude Sonnet 4 and other domestic models. On the CC bench for real-world tasks, it reached near parity with Claude Sonnet 4 with a 48.6% win rate. On SWE Bench Verified, it matched Claude's performance, and it's completely open source and free to use. The model has 355 billion parameters, but only 32 billion are active at any time. That's what makes it so fast. It's using a mixture of experts architecture. When you ask a coding question, it activates the coding expert. When you ask about writing, it activates the writing expert. The context window is 200,000 tokens. You can feed it an entire book, and it will remember everything. You can upload huge code bases, long research papers, entire project documentation. Now, if you want to scale your business, get more customers, and save hundreds of hours with AI automation, you need to check out my AI Profit Boardroom. It's the best place to learn how to actually use AI in your business. Right now, it has over 1,000 members. Inside, you'll find step-by-step processes for everything from content creation to customer service to sales automation. Link is in the comments and description. Now, let's talk about what you can actually do with this thing. First, coding. GLM 4.6 can write entire applications from scratch. Look at this. I asked it to create a cyberpunk search engine website, and it built the whole thing, complete with neon colors, futuristic design, working search functionality, all production-ready code. Or check this out. It created a full fitness app dashboard, user profiles, workout tracker, progress charts, complete with colors, icons, responsive design. Everything works. And here's a coffee shop landing page, hero image, menu section, contact form, clean HTML and CSS, professional looking, ready to deploy. In real-world tests, it matched Claude Sonnet 4 in coding environments. It supports Python, JavaScript, Java, and every major programming language, and it's especially good at front-end development. On the Tau bench and BFCLV3 Berkeley function calling leaderboard, GLM 4.5 matched the performance of Claude 4 Sonnet. The tool calling success rate is 90.6%. That's higher than Claude at 89.5%, Kimi at 86.2%, and Qwen 3 at 77.1%. When it tries to use a tool or function, it works. Third, long context tasks. With that 200,000 token context window, you can do things other models can't handle. Fourth, presentations and documents. GLM 4.6 can create full slide decks, complete presentations with proper formatting, logical flow, and clean design. Now, here's what you're probably wondering. Is this actually free? Yes. The model itself is completely open source and free to download. You can run it locally if you have the hardware. The model weights are publicly available on Hugging Face and ModelScope. But if you don't want to run it locally, you can use their API. The API has costs, but they're incredibly low, about 11 to 20 cents per million input tokens, about 28 to 80 cents per million output tokens. Compare that to ChatGPT or Claude, which cost way more. Let me show you why this matters. If you're paying $20 a month for ChatGPT Plus, that's $240 a year. But with GLM 4.6, you're looking at $36 a year. You just saved over $200. If you're running a business with a team of 5 people, that's $1,000 saved per year. 10 people, 2,000. China is not playing around with AI anymore. In the last 6 months, Chinese AI labs went from nowhere to competing at the highest level. These models are trained for a fraction of the cost. DeepSeek V3 cost about $6 million to train. GPT-4 probably cost hundreds of millions, and yet they're performing at similar levels. While American companies are closing up, Chinese labs are staying open. GLM 4.6 is open source and free to download. You can see the code, you can modify it, you can build on top of it. The model weights are publicly available, so what should you actually do? First, go try it. You can download GLM 4.6 for free and run it locally, or use it through Z.AI's API platform if you prefer. Test it on your actual work. Second, if you're paying for ChatGPT or Claude, consider switching. You might find that GLM 4.6 handles most of what you need. Third, if you're a developer or running a business, look into the API. The pricing is so good that you can build AI features into your products without breaking the bank. Fourth, keep an eye on Chinese AI. These companies are releasing new models constantly, and each release is better than the last. Now, if you want a complete system for using AI in your business, check out the AI Money Lab. We have an SOP and process for everything, and we have over 100 different use cases. You'll see exactly how to use tools like GLM 4.6 for real business tasks. Inside, you'll get all the video notes, tutorials, and resources, plus access to a community of over 28,000 members. You'll see a checklist of 100 different tutorials, and we're adding new stuff every single day. Link is in the comments and description. Let me be clear, GLM 4.6 is not perfect. Claude still beats it on some coding tasks. ChatGPT might be better at creative writing. But for most business tasks, this thing holds its own, and the price makes it a no-brainer to at least try. Here's what I think is going to happen. Right now, most people don't know about GLM 4.6, but in 6 months, everyone will. The people who adopt early are going to have a huge advantage. Think about when ChatGPT first came out. The people who jumped on it immediately got a massive head start. Now, same thing here. This is your chance to get ahead before everyone else catches up. The model keeps getting better. Z.AI is actively developing it. They're listening to feedback, they're fixing bugs, they're adding features, and because it's open source, the community is contributing too. Join the AI Profit Boardroom to learn how to use these tools at scale. Get the processes, the community, and the ongoing updates. Link in the comments and description. And if you need help with SEO and want to scale your organic traffic, you can book a free SEO strategy session with my team. We'll analyze your site, show you what's working, what's not, and give you a clear plan to get more customers from Google. Link is also in the comments and description. Models like GLM 4.6 are proving that you don't need billions of dollars to build world-class AI. The Chinese labs figured that out, and now we all get to benefit from it.